Hum. Ready? Okay, you ready? We're gonna go. Okay, we're live.
Hello, 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 everyone.
Bonjour à tous.
Hello, everybody.
We are happy to be here. Nous sommes heureux d'être avec vous.
Okay, we're live.
Hi Tetsu, hi Nicolas.
Salut
Long
Joey.
time no see. Ça fait un
Salut,
petit
Long
temps
time
qu'on
no
s'est
see.
pas vu.
Donc, comment ça va?
Ça va, on
Vous vous
je suis
reposez un
encore un
petit
petit
peu?
peu sur le high de notre événement LangFest, mais tout va bien. Je suis prêt à repartir à l'aventure et le refaire une autre fois.
Bon. Et on recommence le cycle.
Les aventures
Le
n'arrêtent pas.
cycle, le boucle, the big loop.
Ça, on n'a
Yeah.
pas encore mis le décompte sur la page, là, mais il reste moins de 365 jours. C'est déjà parti.
C'est court.
Don't depress me. Man.
It goes very fast, Tetsu.
It does
Flies
indeed.
by, flies by.
It does indeed. So it was a great event after all. What do you guys think?
Well, I'm very happy. I think we pulled off another very, very good event. We got some very good feedback from everyone. I think people enjoyed the event very much. LangFest is really consolidating itself as the event that brings people together in North America, people that are passionate about language
Yeah,
learning.
the number of people we have from North America is, this year it just keeps growing. Not that, we did have 2 events before, and we had a lot of our folks from Europe come, but this year it just sort of seems like we've got so many more from the States and from locally from Montreal.
And that's very positive because it's what we need.
C'est
We
le
are a
but.
North American-based event. It's wonderful. I mean, look at the first year, we got people that came as far away as from Australia.
But that's
That
true.
was like, wow. I mean, you came all the way from Australia to come to our event in Montreal.
What an
Thanks.
honor.
But I mean, there were more people from outside of North America than there were people that were actually from North America. I think in the third year, we're finally starting to see the shift. I would say 75% North America, 25% from outside. And that's a good number.
And we've had, folks from Egypt and Turkey and, some not expected nice surprise visits also. So that was great.
C'est le but d'un événement quand même comme le nôtre d'être nord-américain. C'est normal qu'on attire des gens, surtout des États-Unis et du Canada, mais on est quand même un événement mondial aussi depuis la première année.
Voilà.
Donc.
Oui, effectivement, on remplit notre mission dans un sens de donner une option nord-américaine là, à ces rencontres. Et on donne l'opportunité aux personnes de découvrir la ville de Montréal qui est une ville qui a beaucoup d'attrait. Très intéressante, je pense, pour nous, on prend beaucoup de choses pour acquis parce qu'on habite ici, mais pour les personnes qui viennent de l'extérieur, voir une ville en Amérique du Nord avec visiblement très francophone, très française,
Voilà.
c'est intéressant.
Parlant de
Notre
ça, hein,
but, finalement, est double dans le fond, c'est ça, parce qu'on fait découvrir Montréal aux gens qui viennent de l'extérieur et on fait découvrir finalement le monde et les langues aux gens qui viennent d'ici ou, mettons, de la région.
ouais,
Exactement.
c'était une des grandes surprises que moi j'ai eues cette année. On a ajouté beaucoup de sessions en français. Et puis, toutes les sessions en français, je pense, ça a été très bien reçu. Donc,
Absolument. Et les gens attendent ça aussi. Même ceux qui l'ont appris comme deuxième, troisième, quatrième langue, ils attendent ça aussi comme défi des fois, de pouvoir aller dans une session dans une autre langue. Et je me rappelle même moi, quand je suis allé par exemple au Polyglot Gathering cette année, il y avait des sessions en allemand. Mon allemand est peut-être intermédiaire. Ben, j'y suis allé et puis j'étais satisfait d'être allé parce que ça m'avait permis de voir que hey, j'ai compris ce qui s'est passé
voilà.
dans cette session-là.
C'est ça. Ça donne tu te mets comme au défi. Est-ce que j'ai suffisamment de connaissances dans cette langue pour pouvoir aller à un atelier qui est un petit peu plus technique et comprendre?
All right. So,
C'est fun.
we do have a few folks on our live, watching us live right now. So, we want to have a little shout out to Carol and John and some of the folks watching us right now. So, hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for being there.
As always, you know, it's the participants that really make the event. So,
Yeah.
so we definitely appreciate that.
So we started the Facebook Live about 9 months ago now.
Yeah, February.
Become, well, okay, 7, 8 months. It's
Yeah.
become almost of a routine for us, and I actually missed it in the last few weeks that we didn't do it. So I'm glad that I get the chance to talk about languages, which is something that I'm personally very passionate about. I guess all of you are, or else you wouldn't be here. But it's great to have somewhere that we can come together. We come together once a year in LangFest, but we also come together every week here, and we have a couple of special events that we're going to program throughout the year. Also, we're working on some elements with sponsors and things of the sort, which should keep it interesting. So we invite everybody to tune in and you know, just we might have some interesting topics for you.
Definitely. Toutes les semaines, on va ajouter du nouveau là.
Effectivement. And should we talk about who we're going to be hosting next week?
It's a good time for that. Why don't you? Well, now that LangFest is over for this year, there is one more big event, something called the Polyglot Conference. Yes, we will be inviting our good friends Richard and Alex on our weekly live next week. So hopefully you all tune in, and we talk about a little bit about LangFest, a little bit about Polyglot Conference, a little bit about the whole polyglot community and language community, as we like to say it. So definitely hope you all tune in for next week. Same même poste.
Yeah, and I definitely want to ask Richard about all his travels in South Africa and the pictures that he took. It seems like it's really another planet. It's going to be interesting. It should be a very interesting 30 minutes next week for sure. I think for this year, I mean, if we do a recap,
yes,
all I can do is be very grateful for the fact that so many people showed up. We had over 315, 330 participants in all. More than 35, actually not more than. We had 35 sessions or speakers or things of the sort.
45, yeah.
Yeah.
C'est ça. Plus.
It was spread out over 3 days. Even the social events, the first 3 days were the pre-conference events were like very, very well attended. Lots of people came in early and took advantage of the things.
Yeah, that was I think it was very appreciated by many of our participants. So you two, what are your highlights for this year's event? Just throwing it out there.
Je pense qu'un de nos très grandes réussites, c'est d'avoir réussi à attirer des conférenciers qui sont nouveaux, qui n'ont jamais été à un événement sur les langues ou un événement polyglotte auparavant, et d'avoir réussi à mettre une diversité de sujets vraiment très grande. On a parlé à la fois, donc bien sûr, d'apprentissage des langues, mais on a parlé de choses un peu plus techniques, d'alphabet phonétique international. On a eu une olympiade de langue. On a parlé de langue et d'économie, de langue et de politique, de langue et de sport même, de langue et de film. On a construit le sujet avec presque tout ce qui était possible.
Toutes les angles.
Et c'est ça. Et on a fait à la fois découvrir au public et on a fait découvrir à certains conférenciers et conférencières même la communauté polyglotte. Donc, c'est vraiment des rencontres nouvelles qu'on a créées. Bien sûr, on avait des gens qui sont connus, qui sont intéressants de recevoir à chaque fois quand on les reçoit et qui vont dans différents événements. Mais je pense à des gens comme Jessica Kuhn, comme Kai Chan, qui sont nouveaux, qui sont des gens qui peut-être vont faire partie maintenant de la communauté et revenir, mais qui ont des choses intéressantes à dire. Et nous, au LangFest, on a réussi à créer un premier contact avec eux. Alors ça, c'est quelque chose, je pense, dont on peut être fier.
Complètement d'accord. Je pense qu'on a eu un bon mélange du nouveau et des gens qui sont revenus nous voir. Donc, les figures familières, les gens qu'on voit toutes les années, mais une bonne quantité de personnes de nouvelles faces. Je pense que ça a été un bon mélange.
Absolument.
Ça, je pense qu'il y avait plus des 320, 325, il y avait probablement plus de la moitié là, que c'était la première fois qu'ils allaient à ce genre d'événement. Alors, je pense que c'est un bon accomplissement parce qu'une de nos missions, c'est de faire découvrir en réalité et ouvrir à tous, à faire sentir à tous qu'ils sont bienvenus à LangFest. C'est leur festival. Alors, on peut dire mission accomplie de ce côté-là. L'an prochain, j'espère qu'on va avoir encore beaucoup de nouveaux visages. C'est le fun pour nous d'être les hôtes, dans un sens, là, qui permet aux personnes de pouvoir se rencontrer et continuer dans leur cheminement là, d'apprentissage des langues. C'est une aventure, un cheminement qui, pour moi, par exemple, et je pense pour plusieurs personnes, c'est une fois que tu embarques, tu es là pour le restant de ta vie. Tu es toujours en train d'essayer d'apprendre quelque chose. C'est une façon de vivre, un mode de vie dans un sens.
Voilà. Pour les gens qui ont participé au souper LangFest aussi, on a eu beaucoup de bons feedbacks. Hein? Les gens ont beaucoup apprécié le groupe brésilien avec leur musique. Aussi, en tout cas, l'endroit, le lieu, c'était assez grand pour que tout le monde puisse danser et tout. Donc, je pense
convivial, je crois, que dans les années précédentes.
Le côté social, je pense que ça a été bien apprécié.
Côté logistique, en arrière, on a couru beaucoup là, pour essayer de faire l'événement.
C'est inévitable, je crois.
L'an prochain, j'espère qu'on va pouvoir faire mieux, mais je prends note que les personnes ont vraiment aimé l'aspect là, que c'était convivial, qu'on avait de l'espace, qu'on pouvait facilement circuler, aller parler entre autres. Les personnes nous ont dit, on le remarque dans le sondage, qu'ils veulent avoir des opportunités de faire un petit peu plus de social lorsqu'ils viennent à notre événement. Alors,
encore plus, hein?
Le dîner, ça n'est un, mais on va essayer de mettre encore plus de choses l'année prochaine pour faciliter les contacts, pour faire en sorte que les personnes peuvent vraiment se rencontrer, parler, échanger.
Oui, effectivement. C'était un feedback qu'on a eu l'année passée. Et puis, on a effectivement ajouté beaucoup d'espace pour ça. Le temps aussi, en ce qui concerne les breaks entre les sessions, on les a rallongés, mais on continue à avoir ce genre de feedback. Alors, je pense que c'est important qu'on en ajoute davantage du temps pour faire le social.
C'est ça. Alors, il y a beaucoup de personnes qui nous ont demandé quand est-ce qu'on va pouvoir acheter des billets pour l'an prochain. On va mettre quelque chose en ligne bientôt là, qui va
Oui.
vous donner un accès. Là. On ferait spécial aux participants, aux personnes qui ont déjà participé. Et puis, ça va être ouvert au public là, un petit peu plus tard.
Oui, pour les gens qui ont participé, pour les gens qui nous suivent sur notre site, on a un mail listing. Alors, c'est ça. Si vous nous suivez par un canal quelconque, que ce soit notre email list ou étant un participant auparavant, vous allez recevoir des nouvelles prochainement.
C'est ça. So it's very important to note, although we haven't made any official announcements yet, we are coming back. It will be again in the last week of August. And we're looking very forward to see all of you again next year.
It's fantastic.
So it's done.
Yeah.
It's announced.
Yeah, that's it. It's announced. And you'll see the three of us again.
So let's I pulled up some photos from this year. I thought we could maybe do some go through some of these photos and sort of go back and relive some of the moments. Let me see if I can do this correctly here. I think it's this one, and I'll transition off. Okay, so you are seeing my my screen. Let me check on the live here. You should be seeing my screen. And
I don't think we do yet. That's it.
Non, c'est bon. Maintenant, c'est bon.
You do? Good. And you still hear us?
Yes.
I'm still hearing you, yeah?
Fantastic.
Excellent.
So yeah, these are some of the social events. When they went to Oratoire Mont-Royal, for example, that's what I...
yeah. Okay, I sort of drifted off.
I don't think we do yet. That's it.
Hang on. Let me...
Non, c'est bon. Maintenant, c'est bon.
I'm jumping back and forth on my screen.
Aussi pour qu'on puisse commenter. Je pense que sur Facebook, il y a un petit délai.
Yeah. Okay. You should be able to see. I think there's a 10-second lag, but it's okay. It's okay. So there's some photos of the pre-event activities. So we have here some of the participants and our super tour guide.
Yeah, Marc Pomerleau, he was really great. And in this picture, you see Frank, someone that's been with us for the last couple of years. He always gives us a hand. And there's the famous Anya.
Yeah.
From German with Anya. So she came to Montreal. This was actually her first event. And I hope it won't be her last.
Mm-hmm. First language event.
She enjoyed it very much. And
C'est une des
really
personnes qu'on est allé chercher qui n'avait jamais participé à un événement.
C'est ça, effectivement. Même pour elle, des fois, il y a des personnes, là, ça fait 5-6 ans qu'ils sont dans le monde des langues. C'est leur profession, ils vivent de ça, mais ils n'ont jamais été à un événement comme le nôtre. Alors, il y a encore un travail à faire pour rejoindre le monde, pas seulement par nous, là, même Polyglot Conference, elle n'avait jamais entendu parler d'eux, mais tout ça pour dire, there's a world of people out there that we still need to reach out to, and it's great that we have the opportunity to be able to see them and receive them at our event. It's a lot of work for us to put together, but it's very, very. I think when we see everybody come, it's wonderful for us, and that's what we what keeps us going. So we're looking forward to being able to put together a really great show for for you again next year.
So let's see. Let's go down. We have quite a lot of photos. So many of these pre-event activities they take place from Tuesday night to Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
And so we did a little tour of I think the Latin Quarter. We did a tour of Old Montreal, not Old Montreal, but yeah, Old Port, and also Oratoire Saint Joseph, as we see here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so
Yeah, so we try to bring people to different parts of the city, get them to see the sights a little bit. One of the good things of Montreal, and I think something that people appreciate, is that it's a city that's very walkable. You can easily go from one end of the city to another. People aren't always used to that because I think not every city is as walkable as Montreal is or accessible. But people enjoy it because one of the best ways to see a city is to walk. You go see the sights, you have some food, and you enjoy meeting people and seeing what the city is all about. Some of the culture and the meet authentic people that are from every parts of the world that have made Montreal their home today.
Yep.
Yeah. So
if I scroll down a
for
little
us,
bit,
On voit comme une récursion là,
yeah,
de
that's
l'image.
what's happening
so
here? It's
yeah.
the first
So
time I'm doing this, so I have a little bit of a technical difficulty, I think.
Might be because you're
Yeah.
looking at the picture from within the Facebook.
sometimes it does that when you go on things. So we apologize for that. As you can see,
Now you're
we are three guys that are just improvising and trying to make this happen. This is
what?
we are not professional
You're letting out our secrets.
event coordinators. We do this out of passion because we just love it. We're getting better at it, but sometimes there's little hiccups that happen like now. So don't pay attention to it, but know that our intentions were well, and we wanted to show you pictures. However, if they want to see it, it's back now. They want to see it. This is on our Facebook page, or where is it? Where can they? There's a link to this
Yes.
somewhere, I think, that had been shared, right, Tetsu?
Yes, they were shared to our participants, and also the link that we posted on our Facebook page, but it possibly have been scrolled down since we've added new stuff. But I can just take this and paste it into the comments following our live.
That's fantastic.
So if we scroll this, there are quite a lot of pictures, so we obviously can't go through all of them, but in the next few minutes that we have left,
aussi,
yes, like I'll scroll slowly so you can see them. If there's any one that you in particular that you want to pick up, there's a lot of these from the tours before the event. And as you can see right around here, there's quite a lot of people who joined, and we're very happy for this turnout, because sometimes you just don't know. You plan it and then you sort of cross your fingers, but all the events were quite well attended, so it was really worth our efforts to create these.
To coordinate, yeah. A shout out to all our volunteers that helped us out. They did a great job. I think people really appreciated it. Some people like Andrew, I think he tried to do it all in bilingual, French and English, simultaneous translation of everything and anything that they were doing. I think people appreciated that too. And this is part of I guess what the event is all about, getting you to be able to experience a different city, see different things, meet different people, and just be with like-minded individuals that share your passion for getting you to be able to experience culture and learning languages. Different city, see different things.
Sorry about that. Okay.
Awesome.
So let me continue to scroll down. These are beautiful pictures. And most of these signed Big Bong. So Big Bong was one of our speakers who was very popular in fact.
Merci à Bong Su.
His talk was amazing. I was there. He talked about language and acting. So that and French. So it was very well attended. The room was packed. So it was very happy. We were very happy to have him with us. Here you see some photos of familiar faces with Benny. Right? And we have Fiel, who's maybe you can talk about this a little bit, Nicolas, about his Wikitang project.
Malheureusement, j'ai pas pu aller voir sa présentation, mais effectivement, peut-être pour parler quand même d'un peu son action dans ce domaine-là, puis aussi d'un autre conférencier, Solo Bat Erdene, j'ai un petit doute sur son nom. Donc, Solo et Fiel, ils ont tous les deux parlé à travers Wikitang et à travers Solo, à travers sa présentation de la préservation des langues minoritaires. Alors, le projet Wikitongues, d'après ce que donc, si j'ai bien compris, c'est un projet qui sert à compiler, en fait, et à préserver toutes les langues du monde. Donc, c'est un projet sur le mode collaboratif. C'est pour ça qu'ils lui ont donné le titre Wiki, comme Wikipédia, comme beaucoup de wiki maintenant, donc sur le web, des projets collaboratifs pour finalement agréger toute la documentation et tout ce qu'on sait sur toutes les langues du monde pour s'assurer qu'on ne perde pas cette information. D'ailleurs, on a appris, je pense il y a quelques semaines, là, il y a eu comme une tragédie à Rio de Janeiro, au Brésil. Il y a eu un musée qui a brûlé. J'ai lu par ailleurs sur Internet qu'une des parties qui avait brûlé malheureusement au musée, c'était toute la partie linguistique et documents qui en fait étaient liés aux langues indigènes du Brésil. Donc, il y a vraiment, je pense, un besoin. Je ne sais pas si ces archives-là étaient numérisées, mais c'est un peu dans ce but-là que le projet Wikitang existe. Et puis, donc, on en a parlé de ce sujet-là. C'est un des exemples de sujets qui sont vraiment importants pour beaucoup de gens qui s'intéressent aux langues ou qui apprennent les langues, mais qui n'est pas nécessairement directement lié à l'apprentissage des langues. Ça fait partie, je pense, de la diversité de notre programme. Donc,
Oui.
très intéressant ce que Solo et Fiel nous ont expliqué. Fiel a aussi fait une présentation sur l'indonésien. Je pense que j'ai pas pu non plus. Ça m'aurait intéressé d'y aller, mais malheureusement, j'étais probablement en train de courir. Mais c'est aussi, je pense, quelque chose d'intéressant parce que l'indonésien que je ne parle pas et je pense ni Joey ni toi Tetsu Joey vous parlez, c'est une grande langue de l'Asie du Sud-Est qui est peu connue
Oui.
quand même en Occident.
Donc,
quand même
200 millions, 120 millions
à peu près, je pense en langue maternelle, c'est plus petit, mais en tant que lingua franca de l'Indonésie, de l'État indonésien, c'est à peu près 200 millions et plus. Et même, on peut dire encore plus, puisque si on inclut le malais et l'indonésien, puisque le malais et l'indonésien sont deux normes en fait de langues très proches. Là, donc, c'est vraiment le malais et l'indonésien, un très grand groupe de langues d'Asie du Sud-Est dont on sait finalement peu de choses. Et pour ce que j'en sais, en plus, ce qui est peut-être dommage si on veut de passer à côté, c'est qu'elles sont assez accessibles quand même parce que d'après ce que j'en sais, la grammaire est quand même s'acquiert assez facilement. Les deux s'écrivent en alphabet latin aujourd'hui, donc et il y a beaucoup de locuteurs. Donc,
Effectivement.
Et là, maintenant, on voit Kyle qui parle. C'est une autre langue qui n'est pas dans les plus populaires, je pense, avec son atelier sur l'hongrois.
Ça, c'est une que j'aurais aimé pouvoir assister. J'aurais aimé ça, le voir.
En apprenant avec la musique, en plus. Il a
utilisé ma guitare, alors j'étais là.
La guitare que toi tu joues ou comme décoration?
C'est plus une décoration. J'aimais ça. Un jour, je me suis dit, il faut que j'apprenne.
It's on the list with German.
I'll probably learn German before I learn the guitar. I know how to play the piano and the accordion, but German, the guitar, on my to-do list.
All right. And now we have.
I can serenade Maduxi someday.
Well, well, good for you, and it worked. We have Tamara here with Spanish con salsa. We have Anya with German and fitness. This was also something that was quite popular, as you can see in the room there. Everybody's standing up and they were doing exercises.
I saw her post something.
Yeah.
She's going to have something coming up in a couple of weeks there.
She calls this Learn and Burn, which I thought was a great title.
With German. She's starting with German. So that's right up my alley. Running, which I do, plus learning German. I might have
you have some burning to do.
One more tool. Maybe I might surprise people next year and actually be able to talk German.
There you go. There you go. We have some beautiful pictures of our participants. Fred. Oh, and here's the closing where we got every volunteer up front. And we've had so many great feedbacks regarding our team and our volunteers. So, we'd like to say again, a big shout out to our volunteers. They did a fantastic job, and we've got just excellent reviews and feedback regarding them. Yeah. Very helpful.
About volunteers
is what we heard a lot. Very helpful.
Talking about volunteers, for those of you that are in the Montreal area, we had a really amazing Lang Mini last week. I think probably one of the best ones that we've had in quite some time, if not ever, on Turkish culture. It was a lot of fun. A little bit chilly, but no rain, so I think everybody enjoyed themselves. And that was one of our volunteers, Fatih, that coordinated that. So thank you very much to him. I think people from the language community in Montreal that attended his Lang Mini really enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, actually we see him right here. So this is Fatih, and this is his beautiful daughter, Senna-chan. All right. Okay, so scrolling right along. So these are our many pictures during our closing. Here we have our sponsors, UTalk with Dick and Nat. We got tremendous feedback about UTalk's activity that we had this year, the Olympiad. The folks who participated in that thought it was the best game ever. So definitely we're glad to be able to organize these types of activities and come up with something new maybe next year.
Yeah.
Right?
But the activity was tough. I mean, I was trying to keep up with you. I think you and I were pretty much like 50th or 40th or something like that. I don't know how well you did, Nicolas, but I didn't do very well. They were really tough questions.
Oh, yeah.
But some of of our participants, I had a bunch of guys that were sitting next to me. The New York gang.
The New York gang, yeah. The New York gangsters.
Competing with one another. They were like really, really good. But anyways, I'm glad that they could enjoy it and participate. And we had about how many people stayed until the end on the Friday night to take part in that?
About 50 people.
We had about
50 people.
Between 50 and 70 persons. It was pretty cool.
Yep. So
a to be repeated event.
Definitely. Here's another familiar face with Steve Kaufman. Gave an interesting talk on making it meaningful. Steve is all about input, so he's always advocating for lots of input, storytelling, reading. So he's also been here with us for all past 3 years. So tremendous thanks to Steve.
So sometimes I think, by a concert of circumstances, we've gotten just the right people to get involved and give us a hand at the right time to help this become what it is today. And Steve is one of the persons that right from the beginning gave us his support. And, I mean, we're here today in part because of him.
Yep.
So thanks a lot to him.
Okay, so we're back to some pre-event activities. These photos are in the order of upload to this album. So they're not in chronological order, which I think is a good thing. So we could jump back and forth and talk about. So some of the stuff we have here, the Saint-Sulpice gathering, which is pretty much becoming a staple, I guess, every year, the Thursday night before the event starts. People gather at the Saint-Sulpice, and as you can see here, another great turnout. So this is where people get to know each other before the event, and when you get into the event, it's you're already familiar with many people, and you get to enjoy and share and talk about the sessions. So it's really we really want to make this a very social event, a very inclusive event. So I think so far so good. We still want to improve, but I think we're on the right track.
I think one of the things that Tetsu is saying, and he's right on it. You're absolutely right. This is not just about coming to an event for 3 days, seeing a bunch of sessions, talks, and workshops. It's also about meeting people, socializing, and making friends that will be helping you, I guess, along your language learning path for the to-be future. I mean, a lot of the people, Nicolas is testimony to this because he attended his first conference in Esperanto many years ago. He's connected with so many people throughout the years, and now, now LangFest and things of the sort. But I mean, it's really organic. It puts you in touch with the world. It's a wonderful thing, honestly. There's many great people out there, and we're fortunate to have the opportunity to have some of them amongst our followers.
Yes,
absolument.
And we see here Jennifer Giacone Cruz. She talked about getting out of the intermediate desert. I thought that was a pretty unique name. But to be honest, the title itself, to me, it didn't really, it didn't really like make a big impact. But to my big surprise and to everybody's surprise, her talk was fantastic, and we had the room was packed, and the feedback that we got about Jennifer was just tremendous. So really glad to have had her with us. So we are winding down. We want to get through this a little bit quicker. Here's the game, the Kahoot game that we had, and people thought it was a lot of fun here. The teams that got together in the final round. This is the New York gang, I think, one of these folks. So it was a lot of fun. I mean, all in all, definitely a very successful event from every angle, I think.
Mm-hmm. So we only have about a minute left. So what I'd like to say is thank you very much for everyone for 2018. Thanks for coming down. You guys rock. You really made our year once again. And we're very soon going to be contacting you with links so that you can, I guess, pre-order or register in advance, pre-register for 2019. We'll be back by popular demand, I guess, because people want another event. So we will be here, and we're very happy to for you to give us the mandate to come back once more.
Fantastic. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Next year, main post. But next week again, same time, same channel. Do come check us out on our Facebook page. We will be having very special guests with Alex Rawlings and Richard Simcott. And to talk about another big event in Europe that's happening at the end of October, the Polyglot Conference. So stay tuned, and we will see you all again next week.
Bye everyone. À la prochaine.
À la semaine prochaine.
Bye.
Salut.
Salut.